should actually go in there. But anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome to tonight's episode, Season 2, Episode 2. I hope everybody's having a good night, a good week.
Yep.
Whatever.
Mm.
Yes, we're posting late, but now we're gonna try to make it a habit that we're gonna be posting Wednesday, every week Wednesday at 8 p.m. Tonight's topic is education, student loans, anything tied to education, which includes getting a job after all that. So we have to speak a little bit low because one, our baby is sleeping. Partner did an awesome job putting her to sleep.
You can't do it all the time, love.
Appreciate you.
I get to put it down too, fam. You hug all the putting downs.
Oh my gosh. As our little one is growing, it's like a blink of an eye, boom, there she is. So tall. Anywho, so going to school, to me, I feel is a setup because, and hear me out, because there are people who learn 3 different ways. We all know the 3 different ways, I'll just give it the dumb version. The visual, the hearing, and the touch. And I'm a visual person. Throughout school, till I got to college, I couldn't learn because even if I tell the teacher like I'm not understanding, it was like if anybody knows about the Peanuts cartoon, especially in the newspaper, that's exactly what I was hearing. Okay. So the reason how I know that how I learned and how I'm able to learn is because when I got to college and I'm a visual person, like I said, I started learning and my grades was pure A's. Yeah, that's right, I said it. I have the proof for it if you need to. I was summa cum laude the whole way through. Even miraculously, the year that my mom passed away, I bounced back and still managed to be summa cum laude. Although the school ripped me off of my title, and a couple other people I seen that complained about it too, I was like, oh, that's how y'all play? Alright, cool. At the end of the day, I never got a job in technology. Mind you, I have a master's in technology. I have a certification in drafting, which I can, draw blueprints and they're certified, where people can actually use the blueprints. I am a PC tech. Like, so much things that I've had and I went to school for, and I'm in none of these. Nothing. Nada. Because you know what the freaking job field is always keep telling me? Oh, I'm sorry, you're overqualified. Yo, overqualify these, okay? Because I went to school for your position. You remember, at the end of the day, yeah, job people are looking for me. That one question when they ask, so what makes you interested in the job? I'm not really interested. You're the one hiring me. What are you talking about? You wanted me. Excuse you?
Yeah, I think y'all said y'all needed help.
Like,
help wanted. That's what the sign said.
Yeah, for real. And then you're gonna ask me the audacity, oh, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Not here. Not with you. Like, I'll take off somewhere after this because I know for a fact maybe one or two within the years of working with you guys, somebody's gonna piss me off. Somebody's gonna act above their pay grade per usual, and I'm just gonna be like, alright, time for me to check out now. So going to school is not for everybody, and this system sets you up for failure. When somebody tells me, oh, don't buy that, that's expensive, I wish you had told me that when I was going to school. Because now the student loans that I have is like basically a house almost. Not even a house, like a car. Let's put it that way. So And then on top of that, this piece of poo poo
Right.
in the office is trying to fight down people for student loans, talking about they owe people. Sir, you don't even have money for yourself. Like, you literally are robbing everybody and thinking it's cool. So with you saying like, oh, everybody has to pay back the loan, you're spending $2 trillion of whatever on a dumb golden ballroom. Only you and your employees are going to be dancing in there, because who in there, right? Look, the JFK building was it was in New York. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
The
They put the
musician,
one that they changed. Yeah.
yeah, the musicians. As soon as they heard that this idiot's name was going on there, guess what happened? Everybody canceled immediately. So everybody who is a Yellow Man supporter, I don't want to argue with you, because guess what? I don't care. I'm just giving you my opinion, just like Uno give your opinion. Y'all all stupid. So, with that being said, I'm not paying the student loan, because you know why I'm not paying it? If y'all can spend trillions of dollars on war and all that stuff, and you can't feed the people within the country, you can't take care of the children, so you're taking away daycare, you're taking away shelters, you're taking away a lot of things that could help within your country to go support somebody else that don't even care about you at the end of the day. I'm good. I'm living my life, and I'm not going to be stressing, because I realize living in this country where there are people who look older than me, and they work 2, 3, 4 jobs just to survive, and it's like you're living the slave life that corporate America is putting out there.
You're stuck in the rat race.
Like, there are college students that take out 3, 4 credit cards, and some of them take out credit cards to pay off the first credit card. It's like, bro, you're just putting yourself in more debt. Like, let's be smart. Let's be wise. Do you really need the credit card? Remember, the credit card companies don't care. They'll say anything to just get you to sign up. And then when you sign up, you're like, oh, yo, homie, let's go out. I got money. No, you don't have money. That's borrowed money. Like, especially, oh gosh, let's go with the high class maintenance colleges that swear that they have high ratings. Listen, how do I can explain it? I guess a lower class level of college, what they want to call it, versus a high class level. I'm not mentioning any names. Yeah, put it together. The people who are at these high paying colleges are still stupid. When they talk about, oh, I went to Harvard. Yeah. And yet you still can't manage to get your life together. You still can't have a proper conversation. You still can't spell things. I read something where the girl went to school and is suing the school. She had summa cum laude, and she's suing the school because she can't read. And how'd you get summa cum laude? Something wrong, because that don't add up.
It doesn't sound like she's gonna win that.
No, of course not. You can't read. So how did you even manage to start suing? Is the question.
Sounds like it was the lawyer's idea. I don't know.
Oh gosh. So it's like, again, getting education is not for everybody, because you're going there. All right. Well, in the beginning, you're forced. It's not your parents. It's society. If the parents don't put the children in school, they go to jail. And it's like, you have that decision when you become a certain age, depending on what state you live in, if I'm not mistaken. And it's like, from there, it's like, do you really want to go to school? And I actually, well, some of them, the ones who choose not to go to school and are doing better in their life, or choose to go the route better and find ways to still be a 6-figure person, congrats to you. You found out a way to beat the system without having to be in the system. For the ones who chose the bad route, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You chose that life. For the ones who went to school and talking about, oh, well, my parents paid for you. And if your parents died right now, you wouldn't even know how to survive. Shut it. Because if they pay everything for you, do you even know how to wipe your backside? Like, I want people to understand in different communities how different races are how they treat their children. White people treat their children like, some of them, again, not all of them, they treat them like nonchalant. They're just having kids and just don't care for them. They have the nanny take care of them. The same nanny that when a president is sending across seas to somewhere else that is not even their house, not even their home. Like, come on now. Y'all white people don't know how to cook, or don't know how to clean. Y'all don't do nothing, but you want to get rid of the immigrants. So when them leave, what happened? You think I'm gonna come to your dirty house? Your filthy lawn alone would make me pass by your house. And to say that is because the fact that you spoil your kids, you spare the rod. You spoil the kids when you spare the rod. With that, of course they're gonna kill you because you just said no to them, because they're so used to you saying yes and you paying. They're not learning. I've learned in some black communities and Hispanic communities, they teach their children. And what you guys have to understand is, because some of y'all feel like, oh, white people have it easy. No, they don't. They do not. And I'll come back to that. Black people and Hispanic people, anybody that's not white, let's put it that way, is taught how to fix a car, wash their clothes, clean up a house, take care of themselves basically. Because the parents are smart. They know they're not going to be around forever, and they don't know at the drop of a dime when they're going to leave the earth, so they prepare their children. Yes, by when you turn 18 they kick you out, but guess what? They're preparing you. Again, don't feel no type of way. Don't feel no type of way. They're preparing you. You see if you're a white person, again, this is not all white people. If you take offense, you're not listening. You're just butt hurt.
Wow.
White people have a tendency of spoiling their kids to the point where like the child don't know nothing. They're that stupid. Like,
very dependent.
Yes. They have to buy them the most expensive car and this. You don't need to buy an expensive car. Let me tell you, there are people who are rich and you wouldn't even know by looking at them. You again, uno judge by the book, and you don't even decide to say, oh, let me read the book. But then again, can you read? So, going to school to me is a waste, because my partner could tell you, as smart as I am, I'm multi-talented and still am being told, oh, sorry, you're overqualified. That's cool. I'm starting my own company. I'm done with it, everybody. I'm done hearing that, because if I told him, I was like, the next time somebody says that to me, I'm like, I want you to know, at the end of the day, professionally, at the end of the day, you wanted me. You put the flyer out there saying help wanted. I applied. And you're telling me I'm overqualified? If you don't want to pay me what I deserve, fine. Then don't put help wanted. Because that just let me know how low level you want. Your company will not go any further. Like, are you kidding me? So, that's how I feel about education. That's how I feel about jobs, which again, that's how everything lines up. It lines up with the schools, it lines up with the student loans, it lines up with the jobs. Like, if you are talented, you feel talented in something and heavily strong in something, I should just go for it. Just because Joe feels some type of way about you having the talent and he's trying to put you down, tell Joe to have a nice day. Be blessed, because we don't have time for that. Joe can't do what you can do, and you can just inspire yourself to go further. It'd be great. Trust and believe, when you put your mind to it, you're good to go. I feel like I said a lot.
No, you're good, fam.
Have any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I agreed with a lot of what you said. My thoughts on education, like, I agree with what you said, how some parents force their kids to attend college. Maybe they, for whatever reason, I don't know, like, they don't understand. I guess, I don't know if it was different when they were, like, growing up or anything. I guess, like, in most of our parents' generations, just like how we were, like, the first generations to be on the internet, they're probably, like, the first generation to, like, be able to maybe send their kids to college. So they're like, you're not wasting this opportunity that I didn't get to have. Da, da, da. So it's like, it's a lot of, like, pressure and guilting and like, if I could have got this chance to go to college, I would. And you here wasting it. So you feel me? Like, it's coming more so from that lens as opposed to, like you said, actually taking time to, like, teach your child, understand your child, know what their strengths and weaknesses are. And if you do that, spend time with them and understand them, I feel like. And also, if you understand the world and America that we're in, like my partner said, college isn't necessarily for everybody. I personally believe that if I was to do it over, I would have preferred to go to, like, a trade school as opposed to going to a regular, like, 4-year college, even a 2-year college or 4-year college. Like, I would have much rather preferred to focus on a trade, and I wanted to, and I still think maybe, I mean, God knows what he was doing and why, but I wanted to take a year off from school because I know I wasn't in the right mind state at the time when I was, like, 18 or around that time of shipping off to college. Like, I still had some, like, growing up to do. I still had some things that I, wanted to explore. And then also, I didn't, speaking of the trade school, I didn't necessarily know what I wanted to do yet. So I feel like going out into the world, trying to get some jobs, getting some real world experience from people who are in the real world currently would help me to gain some clarity on what trade I would have wanted to start and then go from there. And, like, if I go in with a game plan, like, I want to do this, I want to take these courses or this class or this trade program with, the intent of getting this certificate and starting to do, like, it's a bit more focused than college, and it's more cost effective, and it's not as I just felt like it might have been more up my alley for the way that I would have wanted to do things. And yeah, college gives you a lot of leeway. It also gives you a lot of elective courses that don't really have to do with your major. That, yes, you could find something new like photography or psychology that is not your major, that, it's like you would have never known that you liked that or was good at that or would want to pursue some type of career or something in that. But you're paying for all of these classes. I don't know how many electives that are not deepening your knowledge and understanding in the major that you're there for. I don't know how many electives you're willing to pay for, like, to go into depth for, to get this piece of paper, to then at the end of the day still be told that you're unqualified. I went to school for business management. Actually started in accounting, and that's because my dad told me to go. It's funny because I was literally just talking to my bro Dimitri about that. He's I think he's doing some type of accounting course right now, and I'm like, I literally just told him, like, I started in accounting, but at the time, like, I didn't have the clear mindedness to really capitalize on the opportunity of, you know, getting an associate's or a bachelor's in accounting or whatever, because those are, you know, like skills that are at least relevant. Like we get our taxes done every year. Like that's at least something that, you know, and just the skill that you went for as well. Like drafting, like people build houses every day. Houses get designed every day. Like computer science type of things like happen all the time. So it's not like we were going for majors that were like just generic, like
Doctors.
well, not even that, but just like the more like broad things like an English major or like a
like
history
still like
major.
a teacher.
Like,
okay.
right, like we actually tried
The
to
simple
pick
things,
things.
yeah.
Right. We actually tried to pick things that had some type of like career path like mapped out or attached to
Like
it.
they shouldn't have charged people for that. They really shouldn't.
Right. And yeah, like I said, it was just like, unlike my partner who got all straight A's and summa cum laude and all types of, you know, decorations. Like I treated college like it was at first like a party, and then eventually like I just did enough or the bare minimum to be able to get the degree, because like I for some reason it just, I had to change my major. So I wasn't as excited to get whatever degree I was getting, because I couldn't, at the time I wasn't focused on accounting, so I changed to a more generic major like business management and business administration. And then through those majors or through that program, I learned a lot of stuff, but I don't feel like I needed to go to college to learn the things that I learned. So again, I think a trade school would have been more appropriate for somebody like me. Like my partner says, college is not for everybody. It takes a certain level of focus to will yourself and push yourself through. I think you did on like mostly online, like not you wasn't on campus and stuff.
No.
Yeah, campus.
I hate campus.
Campus is a lot of distractions. I was on campus. Campus is like you partying, fam. So I was just up there, like I was trying to get away from being at home. Like I said, I wasn't at college for the right reasons, and more so because my parents, mostly my dad, kind of like pushed that plan on me. Like not like I wasn't trying to go to college, but I wasn't trying to go right after high school. Like I wanted to kind of get a better idea of what I would be interested in college and stuff, because it's a lot of money to pay back and I didn't want to waste it. And I just feel like me and my parents didn't really agree on that, and ultimately they're the parents, so I ended up going to college, and that's why I also ended up on a 5-year plan, because I wasn't focused and I was, you know, just partying. That's what campus is about, like partying. And again, all the jobs that I've had some great jobs, don't get me wrong. I've had some good paying jobs. I remember one time I was working for Geico. I've worked for banks. I've actually had a lot of, like if I go down my resume, like I've had a lot of jobs that I didn't necessarily have to go to college and get a business management degree to work at those jobs. So again, I feel like I would have got maybe the opposite of what my partner got, which is not that I'm overqualified, but they just like, you don't just come out of college and become a manager somewhere. Like it's not how it works. So there's people, a lot of people who are managers or supervisors or whatever positions, they don't have a business management degree. They just maybe worked there long enough or worked hard enough, and you know their time came and they got the opportunity. But again, a lot of the things that people go to college is for, you don't need those degrees to get the jobs that you probably going to end up getting. Like it's just putting yourself in debt for not enough. Like what you do, like what you sacrifice to get this piece of paper and all that debt that you get into, it's not worth the rejection and the, oh, you know, you're not qualified, or oh, you're overqualified, or oh, you know, we no, we're good, we don't, we there's help wanted, but we don't want your help. Like trust me, there's a lot of jobs, great paying jobs that you can get and work your way up without any type of degree, maybe just your high school diploma. And it's just unfortunate that that's not the message that we're given, especially in high school. Like they're preparing us to go into this rat race type of situation. I primarily think, sorry if I hit the mic, I primarily think that it's a trap. Like my partner said, it's a trap.
It is
Because
enslavement.
it is. Because I've always felt like, and this was before I went through it, I felt like they put you in college to put you in debt to make you feel like you need to work. If you're not incentivized to work, if you don't owe anybody anything, then you don't feel like you have to work. You'll feel like maybe you want to work, like you know, might benefit from getting a job. Or I feel like people who aren't under that type of pressure can be better functioning entrepreneurs because they can focus more on what they're doing as opposed to like, I need this to work because I got to pay these people back. Like,
That part.
so I just feel like my partner's right. It's a trap. I've always felt like it was incentivized, like incentivized slavery. Like they give you this to put you in a big um, deficit that you feel like you need to pay back. You feel like you owe, and you feel like you need to go get that bread to go pay it back. And unfortunately, too many of us, like, I mean, comment down below and let us know if did college work for you? Did you are you in your dream job? Did your degree take you through open all the doors for you that you thought that it would? I mean, I feel like there's enough proof in the pudding, so to speak. Like, I feel like we have enough college graduates out here that are not working in their field, that are not, you know, that have jobs that have nothing to do with their majors. Most jobs that hire are gonna train you anyway, so it's not like you really need to go to school for 4 years to get that job. Like, it's just, it's trickery. It feels like trickery, and unfortunately, for some of us, you don't necessarily see that or get that until you've already gone through the process. And by that time, of course, it's too late. And you probably owe some money. If you didn't finish, you owe money faster. If you did finish, you got a little bit of leeway. And then they still going to like start sending you the emails and the phone calls and the this and that. And it's like you getting harassed for going to school that y'all told me to come to school. Y'all told me I needed this education. And more so, y'all told me if I get this, then this and this and this will happen, and I got it, and this and this and this hasn't happened. Like I've been promised a lie. I've been sold. I've been sold on a lie, and yeah, it's just unfortunate that that's what I feel like the culture is conditioning us to do, so that we would come out with debt and need to slave ourselves, or freely allow them to slave us, because it's like we qualify for this, we got education for this, we trying to get into this, and all of that is rejecting me and denying me. But I gotta pay Sally Mae back, or whoever. I'm sorry if I didn't want to say no direct name, but I gotta pay back so and so who is my loan officer. And you know what? Let me just take this job that's way beneath my qualifications and way beneath what I went to. Has nothing to do with what I went to school for.
That's like an insult.
But it will at least help me to start saving up some money so I can start paying back these loans and all this stuff. It's like, whole thing's a farce, man.
Like, they know how to set you up.
Smoke and mirrors, a lot of deception.
They know how to set you up. They know how to insult you. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, the disrespect just keeps coming. And no offense to some of y'all take it like a whipping boy. Yeah, allow it. You're okay with it. I'm not okay with it. Like, if I'm a person who loves technology, and to explain that, Um, God rest my mom's soul. I was like maybe 3 or 4. We'll go between 3 to 5. And these are for the old heads out there. I had my first Gateway computer.
Yeah, I had a Gateway too.
And I literally took that
It was a
PC
Gateway,
apart.
all right.
I literally took that tower apart. Where I saw the motherboard, I even took the little pieces off the motherboard and put it back. Like I put everything back together. That computer worked like I ain't do nothing to it. I ain't trying to catch no butt whooping, by the way. That's how deep of technology I'm in. Like, for somebody to tell me, oh, you're overqualified, uno for guan. I'm going to censor my language because I got saved.
Amen.
But, uno for guan. Because you are the same people that said, in order for me to get your job that you want me to work for, I have to go to school and learn da 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 da. Me went to school and learned da 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 and pass with flying colors by the grace of God.
Amen.
And y'all still don't want me to work. Just say that. Just say that. You don't want me to work for you. You don't want to pay me what I'm owed. Just say that. I feel like I'm a triple trifecta, and it's okay. I'm a proud triple trifecta. So, however you feel, men, not my partner, he be alright. Trust me. If he felt threatened, I'm talking about the men out there that if a woman, I'm not saying if a woman is in control. I am not going back to flashbacks to that conversation. Let me define what I'm trying to say. If a woman is a little bit superior to above you, but she's not downplaying you, she's still looking you as her equal. But here you go, like, oh, Betty Ann over there has some, I don't know, man. First of all, Betty Ann just helped you out, and you're gonna go talk about her to somebody else. You should get kicked in the butt. Because she pulled strings for you and didn't have to. I also want to put a disclaimer. The names that we're putting in here, we don't know these people. Okay? It's just like Uno say Poindexter. Okay?
I know Poindexter.
Oh my gosh. Okay. None of the names that we're saying, we don't know none of these people. Okay? So, it just sucks. It's like you go to school and like my partner said, you go to school and you're going to end up at McDonald's eating children.
Wow. Children.
Yeah. Hope you don't feel like a clown. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Uno love it. But yeah, I'm over it. I'm good. I know I can say I'm in a place where I have my own company. I'm not stressing. Yes, it's a lot of work, but I don't have somebody saying, oh, do this, do that, do this, do that. And the funny thing is, you're not giving me acknowledgement. You're taking all the credit. And you don't know nothing from anything. So it's like, how did you get this job? But then I realized certain things occurred. Use your imagination. Again, I'm not. In the beginning of the podcast, we've always said that it's going to be uncensored, this, that, and there. We got saved. Allow it. New. This is why it's season 2. Okay.
It's a brand new season. We're walking in favor.
So, I feel like I'm good on the conversation. Alright, anything you want to say more? You feel good?
I've said my piece. Feel like.
Alright. We don't know what this is. This that pillow talk.
Why?
Me ow.